I spoke with one woman this morning at an earlier protest who told me that what really resonated with her was the sound of George Floyd's voice in the video that many of us have seen. It does reject the Trump administration's decision to try to shut down the program. When we were driving over here to the waterfront just moments ago, we were literally skidding through the water. There were temperature checks and free masks offered to people. Some people are wearing masks, some are not. Phase 3 was actually supposed to begin tomorrow, but now we just have more waiting. It might not be the same Mum Fest that people remember from previous years, but Mum Feast is looking to get the job done. I'm going to step behind the camera real quick and show you how tonight's going.
And that is it.
That was not bad. That was not bad. I'm standing here with Bethany Bradshaw, the author of the book The Big Rock. And if you have not had your fill of the tournament, then you need to check this book out. A night of danger and destruction in Greenville started with this. Calls for justice and change. From the town common to police headquarters, protesters demanded to be heard. Mary Martin believes in protesting for what's right.
It's imperative. I believe that this is the call to justice that Jesus called us to every step of the way.
Once at police headquarters, protesters filled the road, blocking traffic. But shortly after the demonstration ended, things turned sour.
And next thing you know, we got to the courthouse, they tore down every flag, burned it. They threw rocks at windows, businesses.
According to protesters, a tear gas substance was thrown directly at them.
Tear bombing us, police, became rocks.
They turning on us for real, y'all.
The riot moved and pushed through the streets of Greenville, hitting landmarks, defacing businesses, and leaving a city stunned. This is the motel where a 17-year-old boy was shot to death. Now police want to know who killed him and why.
I mean, it's more so just heartbreaking because he was 17 years old, so to know that he wasn't even a man yet and his life was taken away from him is very sad.
Greenville police responded to a call Sunday morning. A 17-year-old had been shot at the Baymont Inn.
Officers arrived within minutes to find one subject receiving life support from Greenville Fire Rescue.
An ambulance crew took the boy to Vidant Medical Center. That's where doctors said his life had ended.
It's not a threat to a community. We feel like it was an isolated incident.
Justin Michaud was a guest at the motel.
This is the last thing I really wanted to expect, especially hearing that a kid that was under the age of 18 just lost his life.
Michaud says he heard lots of commotion the night before the victim was found.
There was a lot of people yelling in the front. There was a lot of people in the back partying and drinking and smoking weed and all the party stuff.
Rachel Johnson works across from the motel.
We saw like the detectives coming in, so none of us knew what was going on. Obviously, we were all intrigued.
Johnson has only lived in the area for a month. She says this incident makes her think twice about her safety.
And it's just a little intimidating to know that something like that happened right beside a place where I'm at 5 days out of the week.
If you know something about the shooting, Greenville police want you to contact them immediately. In Greenville, Madeline Ashley, 9 on your side. People against racism. These bold yellow letters are meant to jump off the pavement and into the minds of people that see them.
This is for the entire community. This is a win for all of us.
It's a work of art with a purpose.
I am a mother of 2 boys. I have 2 black sons, so it means a lot to me.
For many, this mural puts the win in Winterville.
And we would encourage people to stand with us because, you know, it's my conviction that everybody should be people against racism.
Darren Corman is the man behind the plan for this mural. The senior pastor of Rebuild Christian Church is thrilled local politicians gave the project their support.
But when I went and talked with the elected officials, no, I didn't have any fear. I wasn't nervous. I was passionate, passionate about what I believe, passionate about what I stand on, because we want our sons and daughters to live too.
Carmen says these words represent unity.
We feel that the police should be our friends. We feel that we should get along.
The pastor wants this to be a step towards peace and equality.
Considering who we are, it's for equal treatment. It's pushing back against things that people don't want to talk about.
Mothers like Nicole Sylvant Murray hopes a message like this helps make the community better for her children.
Because I want my kids to come home every day. I want them to have equal treatment. I want them to be treated the same way as everybody else.
Rebuild Christian Center Church is working on a second mural to go alongside this one near Hillcrest Park. Once it's complete, they'll hold a celebration ceremony. In Winterville, Madeline Ashley, 9 on your side.